welcome into Galena Sports Live. My name's Cooper Grant as we bring at you another CNC League matchup. Tonight, Galena takes the short trip east to take on the Riverton Rams. Lady Bulldogs come into this matchup 7-10 on the season, 3-7 in league play, and the Riverton Rams 9-8 overall, 6-5 in league play. A lot at stake in tonight's game. Galena could possibly pick up a couple seeds with 2 late wins in the season as they have this game. They'll have Columbus on Friday, and next Tuesday they'll take on Southeast. All those games being away. Wanted to let you guys know we won't be on air on Friday where both boys and girls take on Columbus. You can catch that over on Columbus Sports Live. But tonight, a look ahead for both teams actually, or for Riverton at least. Riverton will finish out the season taking on Cherokee Southeast, and they'll finish up their season against Baxter Springs on next Tuesday. So getting near the end of the regular season, Sub-State will begin starting February 27th for the girls. So something to keep your eyes out. The Sub-State brackets will be coming out soon as Galena finds himself tied with Girard in the Girard Sub-State region. So all of Sub-State will be held at Girard. Both teams 7-10. And if Galena is able to win out, they could possibly catch up to Columbus or Riverton. So 2 of those teams Galena play, and if Galena wants to pick up a seed over them, they're going to have to come out victorious tonight. And last time out, Galena, not what they wanted. Playing a tough Colgan team, though, dropped that one 23-80, the most points they've allowed in a game this year, and also the least points they've scored in a game. So tonight, though, a lot at stake as these 2 teams have already met one time. They faced off in Galena before the winter break. Riverton took the first matchup home 54-41. And a little bit of history in this matchup. This matchup will be the 23rd matchup all time. Currently, Galena leads the series 19-4. And before this season, or before that matchup, the first time this year, Galena had won the previous 12 matchups, taking back to 2016. So Galena knows a lot about winning against Riverton in their past. And tonight, a great chance to pick up a victory here and increase their seeding for Sub-State and get more of a favorable matchup. So for Riverton, their last time out, they picked up the win over Girard 42-39 last Friday, as they were able to get back into the win column and above 500 in league play. This Riverton team, led by a couple seniors, notably J.C. Thomason, likes to get it done inside, and Riverton likes to get the ball inside and score, which we've seen problems with Galena stopping the scoring inside against Colgan. For Galena against Colgan, though, just wanted to hit on some things. Riley boys went scoreless in that complete game. Galena 10 turnovers as a team. Mia Sarwinski came up 1 point short of 1,500 career points, which already the all-time leading scorer in boys or girls basketball. And tonight, if she can pick up a free throw or just a basket, she'll go over 1,500, which she's already in new territory for history, but that would certainly be a great mark to always hold on to. So we'll keep an eye out for that tonight. So we're about 4 minutes away from tip-off. We'll step away one more time. When we come back, we'll have keys to the game and tip-off, starting lineups, and tip-off shortly after that. All that coming up next on the Mercy Pregame Show here on Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the ad in names and numbers. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Just wanted to remind you as we continue the pregame show, it's presented to you by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the 4 states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So now just a little over a minute until tip-off. For Galena, it'll be an interesting game for them to see how they bounce back. Really a bad game all around, as Colgan, still undefeated team and one of the top 10 teams in this state for girls basketball, but it'll be interesting to see how the Bulldogs react to that loss after losing in that fashion tonight. I'm expecting them to come out and put some points on the scoreboard quick and try and get out to a quick lead on this Riverton team. I think that'd be something that'd be crucial, as if they come out and get off to a quick lead, it could set the tone for this game. And then on defense, they've had troubles all year, but really deny the ball inside. You know, they have J.C. Thomason, who can make plays inside, so if you can shut her down and make somebody else beat you, it'd be a good sign for Galena. And then for Galena, I think we're going to do the national anthem, so I'm going to go on mute while we do the national anthem. So welcome back, as things are just about set for tip-off. They're announcing starting lineups on the floor. I'm going to get to some keys to the game, or finish off the keys to the game. And for the Bulldogs, I already kind of talked about it. We know Bulldogs get a lot of offense from Riley Boyce and Mia Sarwinski. So tonight, it'll be interesting to see what other people they get involved. Arista Sturgis has proved she can be a streaky shooter. If they can get her involved and her knocking down some shots today, that'd be a very crucial part for the Bulldogs. So I'm going to go ahead and get to starting lineups first. Starting off with Riverton Rams, junior number 3, Chloe Parker. Senior number 15, Morgan Compton. Senior number 31, J.C. Thomason. Junior number 34, E.J. Wells. And senior number 11, Labry Higginbotham. And for your Bulldogs, sophomore number 2, Riley Boyce. Junior number 3, Arista Sturgis. Senior number 10, Mia Sarwinski. Senior number 22, Kenzie Holden. And rounding out the Bulldogs starting lineup, junior, number 34, Megan Fields. So we're just about set here for the CNC matchup. Bulldogs will be in dark blue, and the Riverton Rams will be in white tonight. So here we go. J.C. Thomason will tip off for the Rams and Riley Boyce for the Bulldogs. And we're underway from Riverton. The Rams win tip-off. And Chloe Parker controls the ball for the first possession of the night. Riverton cross-court pass. Now driving in, Higginbotham shot on the way off the front iron, and a rebound by Thomason. Her putback no good. Another one off the bottom of the rim, batted around a couple times, eventually into the hands of Parker, and back up top. Couple early opportunities for the Rams. Now a corner three on the way, no good for Parker, and Boyce comes away with it into the hands of Sarwinski to bring it past half court for the Bulldogs. Top of the key, Sturgis three on the way, too strong, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. So Riverton gets the ball back. Still no score in this game. Kick over to the wing. Higginbotham with it now. The corner. Parker looking to get it inside. Poked away. Eventually into the hand of Wells. Shot no good. And Sarwinski takes it the other way for the Bulldogs. Neither team able to get any points yet. Now Sarwinski driving, and she's fouled on the drive. They'll call it on the floor. And the Bulldogs will inbound from the baseline. First foul of the game called. This foul is going to go on number 3, Chloe Parker for the Rams, her first. Now Boyce has it. Peeping through, spin move. Hands are holding. Now Sturgis, an open three from the wing, and it's good. And the Bulldogs get on the board first. And a good sign for the Bulldogs. If Sturgis can make threes, then that expands their offense a lot more. Wells in the paint. Now hot pass inside. Wells, hook shot, no good. Fields with the rebound for the Bulldogs. And Sarwinski brings it up for the Bulldogs. Sarwinski 1 point away from 1,500 career points. Has a chance to do it this possession. Now a ball screen set by Holden. Sarwinski finds Fields, her shot off. Boyce rebounds it and is fouled on the putback. She'll have 2 shots. Waiting at the line. Offensively, the Bulldogs holding the Rams as Riverton had a couple opportunities. First trip down the floor, the opening tip-off, but unable to get anything. The Boyce 2 of 2 from the line. Already more points than she had against Colgan. First game of the season being held scoreless against a tough Colgan team that plays really good all-around basketball. Parker loses her dribble over on the right wing. Now it's Higginbotham with it, kicking over to Parker. Holden closely guarding her. Bulldogs in their 2-3 zone. Now down low. That's Wells' spin and shot no good. Good defense by Fields, and the rebound by her into the hands of Sarwinski. Bulldogs looking to extend the already 5-point lead. Sarwinski will look back to Coach Shockey and get the play from the sideline. Now looking, Sarwinski gets it. And inside, Fields up off the glass, no good. And Wells comes down with the rebound for the Rams. Parker brings it up for the Rams. Now driving Higginbotham, kick to Parker. Her three off the left side of the rim, and Sarwinski rebound for the Bulldogs. Boys with it now. Sarwinski and Boys passing it back and forth down low to field. She turns, tries to go up, has it blocked, but retains possession of it into the hands of Sturgis. Over to Holden. Her shot no good. And the ball is going to go out of bounds, and they'll say last touch by Galena. That's Higginbotham with it, bringing it up for Riverton. They made a couple substitutions. Down low to Thomason. Loses her dribble, now right hook, and she gets fouled. This one can't get it to go. Thomason 1-2 from the line that time, gets the Rams scoring started for the night. Sarwinski brings it past half court for the Bulldogs. Galena been running some good offense to this point. Being smart with the ball, now into the hands of Sturgis, out to the left wing. Sarwinski three is good, and she has her first points of the game. And a timeout called on the floor by Riverton. Mia Sarwinski now 1,502 points. As we have our first timeout called on the floor, so we'll step away for 30 seconds. You're watching Galena Sports Live.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
So welcome back to live action from Riverton High School. Bulldogs off to a good start. And a turnover, unforced turnover by the Rams, gives the ball back to the Bulldogs. Galena started the game on a 5-0 run, then Thomason free throw into that, and Sarwinski knocked down her first basket of the game. Couple new substitutions for the Lady Bulldogs. Checking in the game, number 12, Morgan Strong, and number 21, Marley Shoemaker. Kenzie Holden and Arista Sturgis will take a seat. And they're going to call charge foul. That's going to go against Mia Sarwinski. That'll be her second personal. Team foul number 2. Parker bringing the ball up for the Rams. And the first matchup this season, Parker making a huge effort, knocking down quite a bit of threes. I don't have the official stat line, but now ball poked away, stolen by Boyce, and into the hands of Sarwinski. Forced turnover there for the Bulldogs. Up top, Boyce straight away three, and it's good. And the Bulldogs have knocked down three-pointers early in this game and have jumped out to a quick 11-1 lead. Mallet with it. Now Riverton, three up top on the perimeter, continuing to pass around. That's Wells with it, guarded by Shoemaker. At the free throw line with its Mallet. And a travel called, so another unforced turnover for Riverton. Sarwinski will bring it up for the Bulldogs. It's the last 2 trips down the floor for the Bulldogs. Then 3-pointers. Sarwinski crossing over, now driving into the paint. Her shot up, no good. And Thomason with the rebound for Riverton. Thomason will give it to Chloe Parker. Now Thomason gets it, puts it on the floor, drives, and she's fouled and gets the basket to go. She'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. The foul's called against Mia Sarwinski, her 3rd. Sturgis will check in the game for Sarwinski. Sarwinski foul trouble, about the only negative spot for the Bulldogs, and we're going to have another timeout called. This time Coach Shockey will call a timeout for the Bulldogs, so we'll take it with them. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. You're watching Bulldog basketball on Galena Sports Live.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Bulldogs command an early 11-4 lead. The early story for the Bulldogs, Mia Sarwinski with 3 fouls and on the bench. Down low to Sturgis, good position. Can't get it to go as Wells comes down with it for the Rams. Galena so far done a good job on defense. Up top, that's Higginbotham with it. Finds Parker, jump stop shot, good. And now under a minute to play in the first quarter. Boyce will bring the ball up for the Bulldogs. Their lead's cut to just 5. Tough defense by Parker on that possession. Now Sturgis with it, and it bounces off her foot. That'll be the first turnover of the game for Galena. And now Riverton gets the ball with 34 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Parker from the right wing, her 3 short, into the hands of Wells. Putback shot, no good. Thomason with the rebound, and it's fouled going up. So 2 more free throws coming for her. She had the first 4 points for the Rams, and then Parker was able to knock down that shot from the short corner. Thomason's first is good.
Now I'm checking that right.
And 2-2 from the line that time for Thomason. Boyce brings it up for the Bulldogs. Ball screen set by Smith. Now a step back 3 for Boyce. No good, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, Bulldogs lead 11-8 over the Rams. We'll step away for a minute. When we come back, we'll have second quarter action. All that coming up on Galena Sports Live.
Call service is outstanding in their field. especially for those that are stuck, well, out standing in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at colesservicellc.com. The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
So second quarter action underway. Quick shot by Sturgis. Looked like it was good, but too long. And Galena start the second quarter with their starters back in the game. Sarwinski back in the game with 3 fouls. Down low. Nice steal by Field. She was the one getting her hand in there and tipping it away to her fellow teammates. Ball in the hand of boys. Now Sarwinski with it. Parker guarding her. Going behind the back. Now she'll pull it from the free throw line, and they're going to call a foul. So she'll have 2 free throws. 3 different players scoring in this game for the Bulldogs so far. Sarwinski's first free throw attempt of the night's good. And the second one's good. Higginbotham with it for the Rams. Over to Compton. Now back to Higginbotham in the corner. Into the corner. Now a pass stolen away by Boyce. Has a fast break opportunity. Couple Riverton defenders chasing, but Boyce lays it in at the other end and has a game-high 7 points. Leading away for her team. And quickly down to the other end is Riverton. Looking to get it inside. That was Wells. Higginbotham gets it to the corner. Now down low. That's Thomason with it. And Sarwinski falls down, but no foul called. Bucket's good for the Rams. Cuts the Bulldog lead down to 5. 6:25 to play in the second quarter. Sarwinski driving baseline. Her shot, no good. Tough shot. And Thomason comes away with the rebound for the Rams. Higginbotham, corner 3, no good. And a long rebound controlled by Holden into the hands of Sarwinski. Sturgis from the top of the key has her 3 blocked and into the hands of Thomason. Now another unforced turnover by the Rams, as that's 3 in this game. Ball will go back to the Bulldogs. Sarwinski with it. Thought about driving, but kicks over to Sturgis, and we're going to have an offensive foul called off the ball. Waiting to see who it's going to go against. Looks like they're going to call it on Kenzie Holden, her first personal. It's team foul number 5 on the Bulldogs. Now trying to get it down low. That was Avery Barnett trying to get it down low to Wells, but too far out in front of her and out of bounds back to the Bulldogs. Sturgis with it. Loses her dribble into the hands of Riley Boyce. Now working her way to the hoop. Shot too strong, and Wells comes down with the rebound. Now passing around the perimeter. Barnett loses her dribble into the hands of Higginbotham. Now down low to Wells. Higginbotham from the right wing. Shot off the left side of the rim into the hands of Sturgis. New set of subs checking in, and a quick cross-court pass from Sarwinski to Boyce. And I believe we have step out of bounds there. So back to the Rams. Morgan Strong checking in the game. Marley Shoemaker and Emma Smith checking in the game for the Bulldogs. Pass nearly stolen by Boyce there. Now back to Compton. Wells with it in the corner, guarded by Shoemaker. Left wing, and they're going to call a travel on Higginbotham. Another unforced turnover on the Rams. Galena trying to extend this 5-point lead here. It's neither team scored, and that shot goes in and then rolls out for Smith. As it almost seemed like a cap over the rim. But back to Riverton. Still a 5-point Bulldog lead. Both teams have gone cold in the last couple minutes. Higginbotham thought about it, but step back. Now work to Thomason. Right wing, Higginbotham 3 off the front, and offensive rebound into the hand of Compton. Barnett. It's Barnett with it. 21 on 21. And trying to get it inside to Wells. Just expecting her to cut the other way into the hands of Galena. 2:30 to go in the first half. Low scoring first half. Sarwinski goes behind the back. Gives it to Boyce. Thought about it. Now Sarwinski will take it from the right wing. Too strong into the hands of Smith, and off the backboard and in. Smith's first points of the night. Compton with it, working it into the paint to Thomason. Turnaround shot off the backboard and good. Tough shot. Back to a 5-point Bulldog lead. Sarwinski bringing it up for the Lady Bulldogs. Strong with it at the top of the key. Now Boyce with it. Driving to her right side, off the glass, no good. It's going to be out of bounds, ball to Riverton. Checking back into the game, Arista Sturgis for the Bulldogs. And for the Rams, Lexi Mallett will check into the game. Strong will take a seat for the Bulldogs. It's Mallett with it. Boyce guarding her. Now driving's Higginbotham. Shot is good off the jump stop. Cuts the Bulldog lead to 3. Bulldogs got off to a 10-point lead, and that's just cut to 3 with under a minute to play. Big possession for the Bulldogs. Sarwinski, open three, takes it and gets it to go. A big three for the Bulldogs. Gives Sarwinski 8 in the first half. And the 6-point lead for the Bulldogs. Riverton working with it. 30 seconds to play in the first half. It's Compton with it. Now to the corner. Mallet, Compton. Higginbotham nearly loses it out of bounds. Corner now inside Thomas and multiple Bulldog defenders there. And we're going to have a travel called. So Bulldogs will get the ball back with 14.3 seconds. Expect to see Sarwinski or Boyce shoot the final shot here. This goes over to Boyce. Ball screen set by Shoemaker. Now a spin move at the top of the key. Over to Sturgis. Her shot's off to the right. Sarwinski's shot no good, and that'll end the first half. At the end of the 2 quarters of play, Bulldogs lead the Rams 20-14. Coming up after this quick message, we'll have the halftime show presented to you by Mercy, where we'll recap the first half stats and analysis. All that coming up next on the Mercy pregame show here on Galena Sports Live.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Welcome into the Galena Sports Live halftime show presented to you by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the 4 states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So after 2 quarters of play, the Bulldogs lead it 20-14 against the Rams. Your leading scorer for the Bulldogs, Mia Sarwinski with 8, Riley Boyce with 7, Arista Sturgis with 3, and Emma Smith with 2. That rounds out the Bulldogs scoring for the first half. So 4 different scores. Galena really good on the offensive end, only turning the ball over 3 times, averaging about 11 turnovers on the season. But Galena on defense had one of their better halves. They were able to stop the inside game, and Thomason had a couple buckets there, where one just inside the free throw line, and then a couple turnaround where she got the foul to go. But still really tough defense, and you can see for Galena, it was a point for Coach Shockey to slow down the inside game, as he realized they'd been scoring, opposing teams have been scoring quite a bit of points inside on Galena, which for Galena, it's hard to stop. They don't have as much size as some of the teams. Galena doesn't have a girl the size of Thomason to match up with her height-wise. And for Galena, they've been doing a really good job. They've had multiple people collapse down to the paint when she gets the ball. And you saw on that last possession, there was about 3 Galena defenders that dropped down there, and Thomason ended up traveling. So putting a lot of pressure on her. A really good job doing that. And then on the offensive end, they're getting some good looks. They're getting the ball in their hands of their playmakers, Mia Sarwinski and Riley Boyce. And we saw a couple good looks inside. Smith had 2 really nice looks, got 1 to go. And also, we saw 3 different players for the Bulldogs knock down a 3 in that half. So a good sign. If the Bulldogs want to win this, they're going to have to get some more scoring outside of Sarwinski and Boyce. 5 points, 75% of the Bulldogs scoring. So 15 points coming from Sarwinski and Boyce. For Galena to keep out in front, Sturgis is going to have to knock down a couple huge shots for the Bulldogs. And most importantly, for Mia Sarwinski, didn't pick up her 3rd foul. She picked up her 3rd foul didn't pick up her 4th foul. She picked up her 3rd foul with about 2 minutes to play in the first quarter when she was subbed back out. And she came in the whole second quarter and did a really good job just staying straight up, not fouling or anything, because she knows how important she is to her team. So little under 4 minutes away from second half action beginning. We'll step away one more time. When we come back, I'll talk about what I'm looking for in the second half from the Bulldogs. All that coming up next on the Mercy Pregame Show here on Galena Sports Live.
The farmer's friend in the field.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209. Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
So welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Halftime shows presented to you by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the 4 states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So both teams out of the locker room and getting set for second half action to begin. For the Bulldogs, really good defensive half. Everybody was closing out on defenders and making it hard. Any of the Riverton shots they got were contested. Saw Higginbotham come off the screen and jump stop 2 tough shots, and then any shot Thomason's had has been in traffic. So for Galena, they need to keep up the intensity on defense and really continue to work on offense, setting ball screens, trying to get their playmakers, Riley Boyce and Sarwinski, open. So still a long way from over. This game could go either way. So we'll see what each team's game plan is coming out of the locker room here. For Riverton, a lot of seniors on this team. They have, or actually not a lot. They have 4 seniors, but 3 of the seniors are starters. And then they have a couple juniors, so they'll have a couple returners next year. Kind of in the same boat as Galena. Galena having 4 seniors, 3 of them being some key players, Emma Smith, Sarwinski, and Holden. So Riverton will start with the ball to begin third quarter action, waiting for them to clean up the Riverton bench over there. Some water spilled or some Gatorade, something going on. So Galena will start the second half with their starters from the game, and Riverton will start the second half with their same starters also. So now it looks like we're good to go. They have everything cleaned up, and they're ready to get third quarter action underway. Chloe Parker will start with it for the Rams. It's Higginbotham with it, getting it down low to Thomason. Now Parker jump stop shot, no good. Offensive rebound for Thomason, up off the glass, and it's good. So already inside the Thomason, getting first points of the second half for the Rams. Boyce with it. Ball screen set by Fields, sorry. Eventually into the hands of Sarwinski as she drives in, and we're going to have a foul called. They're going to call it on the floor. So that foul goes against Labry Higginbotham, her second personal of the game, and team foul number 1 of the half. Sarwinski kicked to Holden from the free throw line, shot too strong, and that's Parker coming away with it for the Rams. Good look for Holden. Nice find by Sarwinski, but unable to get it to go. Pass nearly out of bounds, saved by Parker. Now Parker gets it again on the right wing, short, and into the hands of Holden. Sarwinski with it, quickly bringing it up for the Bulldogs. Deep 3 for Boyce, and boom, gets it to go. And gets the Bulldogs their first points of the second half and extend the lead out to 7. Parker with it, looking to get it down low to Thomason. Now Higginbotham, and called for a travel. Higginbotham's done that a couple times today. He's gotten a little too happy and got her feet going before got the ball on the ground. So unforced turnovers really hurt the Rams today. And they're continuing in the second half. Fields into the hands of Sturgis. Now Galena with 4 people on the perimeter. Holden takes it to the top of the key. Ball go inside to Fields. Some good ball movement for the Bulldogs, getting it inside and out. Sarwinski driving in a nice dish to Fields, and she gets it to go. Her first points of the game, and that extends the Bulldog lead. Parker with it. Thomason with it at the top of the key. Now Wells has it cross court to Thomason. Thought about it. Now jump stop shot short. And Fields comes down with the rebound. Sarwinski slows it down for the Bulldogs. Sturgis with it straight away. 3, good, and gives the Bulldogs 12-point lead, their largest of the game. The exact start Coach Shockey wanted from his group out of the locker room. Sturgis' second 3 of the game. Now Riverton desperately needing some points. Galena is on an 8-0 run. Thomason turnaround hook shot, no good. Galena with pace. Now they'll slow it down. Smart decision by Boyce as Riverton had all their people back. Sarwinski driving and a nice move, but unable to get it to go. Trio of substitutions coming in for the Bulldogs. Number 35, Emma Smith. Number 21, Marley Shoemaker. And number 12, Morgan Strong. Holden, Sturgis, and Fields will take a seat for the Bulldogs. It's Compton with it, looking to get it inside to Thomason. 2 Bulldogs there. Good defense by Shoemaker. Getting her hand in Thomason's face, and Bulldogs get another rebound. Clean on an 8-0 run. Strong with it, straight away 3, and no good. And it's saved by Boyce. Driving inside, and gets it to go. Off the right side of the glass. Extends the Bulldogs lead. Now 14. Inside Thomason. Smart by Sarwinski to just back off there. As that would have been her 4th foul. Bulldog lead down to 12 now. Sarwinski driving on the right wing. 3-pointer on the way off the right side. And off Wells' hands. And then it hit Boyce. And looks like Parker poked it out of bounds. And it'll be last touch by the Rams. Down goes to Sarwinski. Looked like she was going to take the 3, but a little bit of a mishandle grabbing the ball. Tough drive by Sarwinski and good defense by Parker. Now Sarwinski getting to the rim, gets it to go, and a chance at a 3-point play. And Sarwinski unable to get to go. Bulldogs, and stolen away. Heads up play by Boyce says she's the only one dribbling down there, waiting for her team to get back. Now they do. And that was the first missed free throw of the night for the Lady Bulldogs. 4 or 5 from the line on the night. It's Boyce with it. Now Sarwinski will come to the corner. Over to the wing. Strong loses her dribble. Now pass is deflected. Fast break, and slowed down as Compton, as she might have had a lane to the hoop, but decided to wait for her team to get back. Wells with it. Passing it around, Higginbotham. And her shot no good. Rebound by Strong. Boyce gets the ball on the right wing, closely guarded by Higginbotham. Now Strong. Sarwinski coming to the corner. And we'll have an offensive foul called on the Bulldogs. Yeah, they're going to call this foul on Megan Fields. Emma Smith, her second personal. Team foul number 1. So Galena had a 6-point halftime lead. Now push that to 14. So we get towards the later part of the third quarter. That's Parker driving and cut off. Not much there. Now continuing to pass around the perimeter. Higginbotham with it. Now Thomason has it. Driving. Cut off by Smith. Higginbotham finds Thomason. Now into Parker off the glass. No good. And batted around a couple times into the hands of Sarwinski. Now looking to push down low. Sturgis. Pass nearly stolen. An open look for Sarwinski and gets it to go. Now, biggest lead. Galena continuing to extend that lead. Now to 17. That gives Sarwinski 13 in the game. 3 on the way for Parker off the front. And that's a rebound for Sturgis. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Boyce, a driving lane. Jump stop shot. Blocked. But offensive rebound. Now an open look. And boom! Bulldogs on fire from the three-point arc in the second half. Boyce knocks that one down. Boyce now with 8 second-half points and 15 in the game. Riverton still unable to get anything to go. That's Boyce with it. Galena has numbers at the other end. Driving off the glass and good. Now 10 seconds to play in the third quarter. Galena finishing this strong. If they can make a stop here, Parker in the lane. Shot good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. At the end of 3, Bulldogs lead the Rams 40-20. Coming up after this quick message, we'll have fourth quarter action here in this CNC League matchup. All that coming up next on Galena Sports Live.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
So welcome into the final quarter of play. The Bulldogs will start with the ball. Galena scoring as many points in the third quarter as they did in the first 2 quarters. Sarwinski had it poked away, but ball stay with the Bulldogs. Sarwinski inbound to Sturgis. Lost the handle on it. Now it's Sarwinski with it. Sturgis falls down over there trying to set a screen. Sarwinski will bring it back up top. Has it stolen away, and Parker steps out of bounds. So a lucky break for Galena there, because Parker had a clear lane. No one ahead of her. Inbound goes to Boyce. Now Sarwinski gets it. Driving baseline. Off the glass, too strong. Into the hands of Parker with a full head of steam at the other end as she's fouled and gets the bucket to go. Chance at a 3-point play for her. So that's Sturgis' first foul. Went down hard, but looks to be okay. Parker at the line shooting one. Completes the 3-point play. Sarwinski with it, driving by, off the glass, and good. Tough finish with the right hand on the left side of the glass. Pass poked away by Boyce. That was Barnett turning it over. Now at the other end, Boyce shot, high arcing shot, no good. And that was into the hands of Lexi Mallet. Parker behind the back, now behind the 3-point line. No good. Barnett trying to save it. It's on the out-of-bounds line. Ball go back to Galena.
It's something stirred and was turning come off.
So the ref went over and talked to Coach Shockey, and now Strong will sub in for Sturgis. Play will continue. Bulldogs lead by 19 now with 6:30 to play. Boys with it. Now driving into the paint. Sarwinski has it, and she's going to be fouled by Parker. It's team foul number 3 on Riverton.
So it bumps out also your own performance with it as a carrying out one.
Inbound goes to Boyce. Now gets a step on her defender. Likes to bring it back out top. Sarwinski driving baseline. Now looks, finds Fields, and her shot no good. It's into the hands of Higginbotham. Barnett with it. Back over to Barnett. Now down low to Thomason. And her layup no good. Second attempt no good. Batted around a couple times. Third attempt is the charm. So now Galena, they look to slow it down a little bit. Into the hands of Sarwinski. Shifty moves now up top. Kick down low. Fields. Shot too strong and rebounded by DJ Wells. Higginbotham will bring it up for the Rams. It's Mallet with it. Now over to the corner. Higginbotham finds Wells just inside the free throw line. Down low, Thomason. Turnaround shot, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot two. Wilson gets first free throw to go. Second one, no good. Wells nearly rebounding it, but Boys was there to force the rebound out of her hands. Now under 5 minutes to play in this one. Galena in control. To this point playing really good defensive game. Sarwinski showing nice handles at the top of the key. It's Higginbotham guarding her. So it looks like she's just trying to dribble it around and waste some time. Higginbotham now fouls Sarwinski. That'll be team foul number 4 on the Rams. Strong to inbound for the Bulldogs. And looks like we have a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Shockey, so we'll step away. And when we come back, we'll have the final 4:14, this CNC League matchup here on Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
So welcome back. As Galena commands a 16-point lead with a little over 4 minutes to play. Galena looking to waste some time. Sarwinski doing a good part of the dribbling for the Bulldogs. Strong loses her dribble. Finds the hands of Boyce. Now driving jump shot. I believe it was blocked. And Parker almost had it, but stepped on the baseline. Inbound to Strong. Finds the hands of Boyce at the top of the key. Now under 4 minutes to play. Now into the hands of Sarwinski. She's just near half court. Nope. Strong with it, guarded by Higginbotham. Strong loses her dribble. Now it's Sarwinski with it. And looks like it's like a little injury on the court. So they're going to stop play for that. Mallet will come in and Compton will go take a seat for the Rams. Bulldogs get it inbounded. Boyce with it. Now into the hands of Sarwinski. Dribbling back and forth right now. Sarwinski gets fouled, trying to get around 2 defenders. It's going to be foul number 5 on Riverton. One more foul to give, and Bulldogs will shoot free throws. Under 3 minutes to go now. Sarwinski gets it. She just dribbles it around the baseline. Higginbotham guarding her. Now Sarwinski's fouled. 6-team foul on Riverton.
Sure.
Now they get it inbounded. That's Sturgis. Finds the hands of Sarwinski. Galena continued to just dribble it out up top. It's Barnett guarding Sarwinski at the top of the key. Now Sarwinski's fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. This foul goes on Parker as she's fouled out of the game. Sarwinski's first one's good. And second one, unable to get it to go. Count pass is stolen away. IQ play by Boyce and into the hands of Sarwinski. Boyce with it now. Under 2 minutes to play in this game. Galena looking to move to 8-10, looking like they will. Coming up after this, we'll have the post-game show where we'll recap this game, and then still another game to go tonight. The Galena boys will take on the Riverton boys. Tip-off expected for about 7:20, 7:30, somewhere in there, but we'll have a pregame for all that. Sarwinski blows by the defense and gets a easy basket. Well, Riverton getting it down the court. Mallet with it. Now to the corners, Mallet. Barnett with it, and a foul called. Team foul number 4 on Galena. This foul's going to go against Bradley Boyce. Mallet with it. Over to the wing. Top of the key, 3 on the way. And no good for Compton. Now Galena with it, under a minute to play. Can basically just dribble it out at this point. Sturgis with it. Now Boyce gets it. Final 35 seconds to play. Sturgis driving, cut off. Ball nearly stolen into the hands of Shoemaker. She turns around, shoots it, and it goes out of bounds. 26.2 seconds remaining. Riverton a chance at one last basket. Pass nearly stolen, tipped a couple times, and I'm going to say it'll stay with Riverton. 6 seconds tick off the clock. Thomason with it. Brings it across half court. It's Compton with it. Down low, Thomason. Turnaround, hook shot off the glass and good. Now Galena, time's going to expire, and looks like Galena's going to win and move to 8-10 on the season with 2 regular season games remaining. Galena comes out victorious. We'll recap all that coming up on the Mercy post-game show. So we'll step away for a quick second here on Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Family owned and operated, G&B Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, G&B Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. G&B Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
So welcome in to Galena Sports Live. Postgame show is presented to you by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the 4 states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So the girls come out victorious in this one with a 45-28 victory over the Riverton Rams and split the season series with them, now winning 12 of the last 13. And Galena, a really impressive game all around. Had 5 different scorers scoring in the game. Leading scorer on the night, Mia Sarwinski with 18 points and also eclipsing 1,500 career points at Galena and still counting. So now 1,517. Riley Boyce with 17 points. Arista Sturgis with a pair of threes to finish with 6. Megan Fields and Emma Smith each with 2 points of their own. But for Galena, really strong third quarter as what did it for them. Galena led 20-14 at halftime, and they played good defense, basically shutting Thomason down in the first half. Riverton came out and went straight into Thomas and looked like they were trying to set the tone there, but Galena really responded from that and responded with a 20-point quarter, going up 40 to 20 at the end of the third quarter, and really a dominant quarter. Everybody knocking down threes. Galena had they had 4 different three-pointers go in that quarter, and from 3 different scores. So really impressive game, as they only turned the ball over 5 times, 3 times in the first half, 2 in the second half, and it was all Bulldogs. Basically 5 points in the fourth quarter, but once it got to the 5-minute mark, you saw Sarwinski dribbled around the top of the key for most of that fourth quarter and really just wear them down in every aspect. So really good win for Galena, as that can help them with their sub-state rankings. So Galena moving to 8-10. They're currently tied with Girard. Girard's playing tonight. They're taking on Frontenac, which they're taking them on at Girard. Tough game certainly, but Riverton now falling to 9-9. So Galena still has a chance to catch Riverton in the seeding, and also Galena will take on Columbus. So from seeds 3 to 6, it's kind of a jumble up there, as Columbus is the top team 9-8, and Galena now 8-10. So still a chance to get up there and help their seeding out. Definitely something to keep your eye on as we're getting close to the end of the season. So we'll recap the girls' game a little bit later, but first we're going to step away, and when we come back, we'll start pregame for the Galena boys taking on the Riverton boys. All that coming up next on the Mercy pregame show here on Galena Sports Live.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done, roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
So welcome back to Galena Sports Live. And now it's time for the second matchup of today's slate. We have the Galena Bulldogs 17-0, 10-0 in league play, taking on the Riverton Rams 9-7 and 6-6 in league play for Riverton. Their last time out, losing 32-46 against Girard. Girard, really good defensive team, held us to 47 points, or no, it was 37 points. I was thinking of Columbus, it was 47. But Riverton, the first time we played them this season, it was a really close game, our closest game to date. And they've had ups and downs, but certainly have a lot of potential as they've got some size on this roster and they got some shooting outside. So an intriguing matchup for us here tonight as Galena aims to stay undefeated. But for Riverton, they've split the season series with Girard and Frontenac. They ended up losing both to Columbus. And over their last 5 games, all of them being league play, 3-2 in their last 5. So for Galena, with a win tonight, they would clinch the 1 seed in the Girard sub-state, or a Columbus loss, which Galena will take on Columbus this Friday. So a chance to clinch there too. But for Galena, really a tremendous season to this point. On average, outscoring opponents by 22 points per game. And first meeting of the season, Galena coming out victorious 55-49. And like I talked about, smallest margin of victory. And the other close games of the year for Galena were them beating Girard by 7 and Columbus by 7. Also, the first Baxter game was a close game against Baxter. 51 points was the most points they've allowed all season. And last game for Galena, only scoring 20 first half points. Kind of a really slow start to a Colgan team they like to kind of play at their own pace. They don't like to get sped up. So Galena had a little bit of troubles. They went into the locker room leading, and then in the second half, they were able to come out and beat Colgan 51-43. So it turned out to be a very good game as Colgan's sitting towards the bottom of the CNC. But when you're undefeated, each game gets harder and harder. And tonight, it's going to be a good atmosphere here in Riverton and a tough matchup. Certainly going to be quite a bit of Galena fans making the short trip east to see this matchup. And what put Galena ahead of Colgan last matchup was really their free throw shooting. They got fouled. They went to the line and they knocked them down. Galena has a lot of veterans that have been there, and you see guys like Maverick Harmon, a really good free throw shooter. Jack Perry, good free throw shooter. Those are just a couple of them. And then their 3-point shooting. We've seen mixed variations tonight. I really want to see him get Jack Perry going. He struggled, kind of been in a shooting slump these last couple games, but tonight, if he could get out of that, certainly be a good sign for the Bulldogs. We inch towards postseason play, sub-state beginning February 27th, so only 2 weeks away now. So we're about a little under 6 minutes away from tip-off, so we'll step away. And when we come back, we'll continue with the pregame, and we'll be closer towards tip-off. All that coming up on the Mercy pregame show here on Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
So welcome back to Galena Sports Live. I was going to get to some statistics from last time's matchup when Galena faced off against Riverton. Leading scorer in the previous matchup, Tyler Little finished with 27. Malachi Wesley with 10 points and Jack Perry with 8. Those were the Bulldogs' leading scorers, so a heavy dose of Tyler Little in that game, as it was really close game coming down to the stretch, and I would expect that again tonight. Riverton actually led in the game by 4 with about 3 minutes to play, and they gave the ball to Tyler Little. He got it tied up and then finished with a couple of Galena baskets right there at the rim, and then with Galena's free throw shooting and their veterans and clutch free throw shooting, they were able to come out of that game victorious, as it was probably the most intense game, I would say, of the season. And tonight, they definitely have that in the back of their mind. They don't want it to be that close. So we'll see here in a little over 2 minutes. For Galena, I think it's crucial for them. Last time these two teams played, Galena got off to a good start. They led by 7 going into the halftime locker room, but Riverton came out and played a really strong third quarter, which for Galena, we've seen times when they came out strong and they really just continued that. They went wire to wire, won the game. But it was very unusual where Galena got off to a good start and Riverton countered it last matchup and really made things tough. Any basket for Galena was tough last matchup. So for Galena, it's all about getting high percentage looks, continuing to pass the ball around the perimeter with pace like they do. Galena is good about passing the ball around the perimeter quick and finding open guys, working it down low to Tyler Little, and then just the way Tyler Little and Ty Hall work on the blocks is really amazing. Also, the court vision they have down there is what really opens this offense up so much, and the versatility that goes with it too. So I'm not sure if we're going to have another national anthem here. Guess we're about a minute away, so we'll see. But for Galena, some things I'm looking for is really limit second chance points. We saw last game against Colgan, there was some tip shots and created some second chance points, and those turn out to, really any team, those turn out to hurt, and especially in a game like this, it's going to be close, highly competitive, high level ball game. It could come down to any of those second chance points. So it looks like they're about to announce starting lineups here. Starting lineups for the Rams: junior number 1, Noah Harper; junior number 24, Loke North; senior number 25, Colton Thomas; senior number 32, Jamie Richardson; and senior number 50, Michael Shepard. And for your Bulldogs, senior number 3, Maverick Harmon; senior number 11, Hadley Price; senior number 24, Ty Hall; sophomore number 33, Jack Perry; and senior number 50, Tyler Little. As that rounds out the starting lineups for both teams. Galena going with 4 seniors, and Wesley will be the 6th man off the bench today. For Riverton, looks like they're going to have 3 seniors as well. So quite a bit of leaders on this court as their other 2 starters are juniors. And Jack Perry being the only underclassman starting in today's game. So now I'm about to get things underway. Riverton looks to move to 10-7, and Galena aims to stay undefeated and move to 18-0. Jamie Richardson will do the tip-off for the Rams, and Tyler Little for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs in navy blue and Rams in white. And Riverton controls the tip into the hands of Noah Harper. Things are underway in the second matchup between these 2 teams. Galena comes out in a 2-3 zone. It's been effective for most of the season. Cross-court pass over to Thomas. His first shot, no good. Ball be out of bounds and will stay with Riverton. Shot might have been tipped. Not sure. Get it inbounded to Richardson. Now pass stolen away. That's Harmon coming away with it. Now Smartly will slow things down up top. Into the hands of Perry. It's Harper guarding Perry closely. Now down low, Little finds Ty Hall behind the 3-point line, and he gets it to go. Not something you see often. Big man Ty Hall stepping outside and knocking it down, and gets the Bulldogs on the board first. Three guys on the perimeter for the Rams. Harper, Richardson, and Thomas continuing to pass it around. Now Richardson driving. Finds Thomas down low, and Thomas with the jump bounce on the floor and finishes. Bulldogs lead cut to 1. Hadley Price with the ball now. Harmon. Little has it, feeds it down low. Perry turnaround shot too far, and that's a rebound into the hands of North. North going coast to coast. His layup off the glass, can't get it to go. And Tyler Little, rebound. School's all-time leading rebounder. Comes away with it there. Perry driving, floater, and a soft touch. Gets it to go. Now it's Thomas, lost the handle on it. Richardson played a big role for the Rams in the first matchup between these 2 teams. Double team down low, finds Thomas just inside the 3-point arc. Long rebound, and it's tipped back out to Thomas. Now finds Richardson at 3 on the way and gets it to go. Things all tied up at 5, 2.5 minutes into the game. It's Harmon with it. Richardson guarding him. Perry getting a lot of touches to start the game. Now it's Price's turn. Hall outside, take another 3, and this one off the left side of the rim. Into the hands of Harper. Riverton the other way with some pace. They'll get it back up top. It's in the hands of Harper. Now Thomas, now the corner. That's Shepard. Cross-court pass to Richardson. Richardson driving in an unusual looking shot, but gets fouled. And will go to the line and shoot 2. Foul goes against Ty Hall. Richardson's first, no good. And Richardson's second, no good. Riverton had a chance to take the lead there. Still tied up at 5s. Ball finds Price over on the wing. Now Little with it. Looking to drive, spin move, and soft touch off the glass and finish. And that spin move you see quite often from Tyler Little. He's utilizing it very well there. Richardson at the top of the key with it. Thomas driving on Price, cut off. Now Richardson over to Harper. Riverton moving the ball around the perimeter quickly. Now, nice defense there as the zone collapsed on Harper and forced turnover. Perry at the other end finds Little for an open layup, and the Bulldogs out to a quick 4-point lead. Richardson with it. Now in the corner, North. Harper. Shepard gets it right in the middle of the zone. Spin moves, but couldn't get anywhere on Ty Hall there. Now a tough finish by Jamie Richardson. Cuts the lead to 2 for the Bulldogs. Ball screen set by Little. Now Harmon finds Price. He'll take the 3 from the corner and swoosh. Price has his first points of the game and the Bulldogs' second 3-pointer. Lead back out to 5 for the Bulldogs, largest lead of the game. Harper shot blocked by Ty Hall and into the hands of Price. Price feeding it down low. Little a finish at the rim. And now Galena 7-0 run. A couple of substitutions set to check in for each team. So both teams have went nearly 6 minutes without subs. North will take this shot. Shot no good, and we're going to have a foul called. Foul goes against. They're going to get Ty Hall for his second, and that's team foul number 2 on Galena. So Wesley will check in. Malachi Wesley check in for Ty Hall. North to inbound for Riverton. Richardson finds Harper. 3 guys on the perimeter for the Rams. Tariq Richardson. So Jamie Richardson's brother gets that bucket to go. Price has it. Driving on Jamie Richardson. Turnaround shot, no good, and it'll stick with Galena. Harmon will inbound for the Bulldogs. Gets it into Tyler Little as he spins, goes to the hoop. His shot might have been blocked, but no good. Into the hands of Jamie Richardson. Richardson feeding it to Tariq, and Tyler Little steals it away. Now Galena with numbers, kick to the corner. Perry, an open look, and off the right side. Offensive rebound. Now Wesley looked like it was going to go, but it's an unlucky roll. And Riverton will take it the other way. They trail by 5. Find Harper up top. Now North down to Tariq Richardson. His has it tapped away. Now Wesley pokes it away from behind, and it'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Malachi Wesley. So Cale Forbes check into the game for Oak North. Richardson, Tariq Richardson inbounding his brother Jamie Richardson. So Noah Harper with it into the corner. Jamie Richardson behind the back. Gets in the paint. And shot no good for Jalen McGuire. And Galena finally comes down with the rebound as 30 seconds remain in the first quarter of play. Riverton definitely with a lot of height in the game. Something you don't see much where Galena is outmatched in height, but Galena hustling after every board. Dribbled around. Now finds the hands of Harmon. It's Forbes guarding Harmon. Over to the wing to Price. Finds Wesley. Now down low. Little finishing with the left hand as time's going to expire. And at the end of the first quarter, Bulldogs lead 16 to Riverton 9. Coming up after this quick break, we'll have second quarter action here on Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
So we begin second quarter action where the Bulldogs lead by 7. Tyler Little leading the way with 8 in the first quarter. Had 27 in the last matchup. Thatcher Botkin checked into the game for the first time as Jack Perry will take a seat. Now Little finishing, or looking to, had 2 guys there. And it looks like it'll stay with Galena. Get it inbounded to Little, now into the hands of Wesley. Wesley blowing by with the left hand. And they're going to call foul before the shot. Foul goes against Tariq Richardson, his first, team first on Riverton. Harmon takes the 3 and gets it to go from the right wing. And Harmon's first points of the night. Harper with it, working it around to Forbes. Now they find Tariq Richardson. Over to the left wing, down low, and now double team. Forbes will take the 3 from the wing. High arcing rebound into the hands of North and put back up and in. Rams cut the Bulldog lead down to 8. Botkin with it. Botkin will be a good player for the Bulldogs for years to come. Very quick. Now Little. And a foul is going to be called on the floor. It's going to go against Jalen McGuire. So Riverton's got some height. They got McGuire listed at 6'6". Michael Shepard, who's was a starter, he's listed at 6'7". Tariq Richardson, 6'8", not 7 foot. And a finish by Little there. Bulldogs lead by 10. So it's 6:20 to play in the first half. Work it down low. That's McGuire. Now stolen away by Little. Galena's active hands forcing turnovers early in this game. Perry back into the game as Price takes a seat on the bench. It's a little spin move on McGuire, and he's fouled. Nearly gets it to go. And Little have 2 shots from the line. It's McGuire's second foul of the game. And team foul number 3 on the Rams. And 1 of 2 on the line for Little that time. Jamie Richardson with it. Now back up top to Richardson. Galena continuing to stay in their zone. Richardson finds North. Backdoor rejected by Tyler Little. Quick reaction. And Galena has it the other way. Wesley driving in. Kick to the corner. Perry 3 on the way. Too strong. And North with the rebound. Rams looking to push. Euro inside. Layup just short. Offensive rebound. Put back no good. Now batted around multiple times. Eventually in the hand of Little. And Harmon controls it for the Bulldogs. Couple opportunities for the Rams there. Couldn't quite tell what was going on down there. Wesley 3 on the way. Too strong. That's Thomas with the rebound. Now down court, a dangerous pass into the hands of Richardson. Forbes shot off the front end of the iron. And Wesley comes away with it. Looking to drive. Now bruises dribble. And we're going to have a timeout called on the court. So Coach Meyer calls first timeout of the half for Galena. We'll take it with them. Bulldogs lead by 11 with 4:26 to play in the first half.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
So Galena, first timeout taken of the half. 4 remaining for them. Trice checking back in the game. We haven't seen Ty Hall since the first quarter. Picked up 2 fouls. Now Little quickly inside and's fouled. Foul's going to go on Michael Shepard, his first. Little's third and fourth free throw attempts of the night. And off the front of the rim, 2 of 4 from the line tonight. Down the court with pace. Richardson at the other end, too strong. And Harmon with the rebound. Now finds Wesley. Wesley driving in, and a blocking foul called. And gets the bucket to go. Chance at a 3-point play. So that's team foul number 5 on Riverton. And Wesley can't complete the three-point play. Ball go out of bounds. Back to Riverton. Galena now the largest lead of the game for them at 13. It's North with it in the corner. Now Zach Feldkamp in the game, his first time seeing action today, and draws a foul. This foul's going to go on Jack Perry, his first personal foul, and team foul number 3 on the Bulldogs. Thomas Harper at the top of the key. Feldkamp. Galena moving quick in the zone. Botkin back in the game also. Tyler Little standing straight up. Richardson couldn't get the first one to go. Had an offensive rebound. Couldn't get the second to go. And now Hadley Price has it for the Bulldogs. And it's going a little too fast and lose the ball out of bounds. Galena really clean first half. So far, they've been cautious with the ball and made all the right plays, it seems like. 3 people lined out on the perimeter. Tough shot for North. Gets it to go. Much needed bucket for the Rams. Now 3 minutes to play until halftime. Bulldogs command 24-13 lead. Little has it. Now Botkin gets it. Little with it in the corner. Spin move. Pump fake. Nice use of a pump fake, and gets his defender North in the air to draw the foul. Little's first is good. 3 of 5 from the line tonight. And gets both. That trip down the floor. Riverton has found nothing for this Galena zone so far. Galena's been tipping passes and making it hard on them all day. And there they're going to call a foul on Little. That'll be Little's first of the game. Team foul number 4 on Galena. Jamie Richardson with it. Now Thomas. Pass nearly thrown out of bounds. Nice save by Harper. Harper finds North in the corner. Wesley guarding him. Now deep 3 taken by Thomas, and good from straight away. Cuts the Bulldog lead to 10. In the hands of Wesley. Now Little at the top of the key. Drive and dish, and finds Harmon and lays it up off the glass for 2. Harper has it. Finds Tariq Richardson. Turnaround jump shot. High rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by North. 1:30 remain until halftime. Bulldogs hanging on to a comfortable lead right now. At halftime, we'll have halftime show where we'll recap the first half stats, key plays, and break down things from the first half and what we're looking for in the second half. Nice drive by Harmon, and did everything but get it to go. Kick to the corner, 3 on the way for Harper, offside the backboard, and down North had it. Through a block, but unable to get it to go. Galena with it at the other end. 45 seconds remain. Price holding it. Galena might try and hold for the last shot. Harmon with it now. Carded by Colton Thomas. Out of the hands of Little. Wesley with it, guarded by Tariq Richardson. Now Harmon with it again. Get it to Little. Now under 10 seconds inside Wesley, and he's going to be fouled on the shot, so he'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws with 6 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Wesley's first, no good. Some struggles from the line for him tonight. 0 of 2 now. And Tariq Richardson with the rebound. Dangerous play by Malachi Wesley. It's gonna go out of bounds. 1.8 seconds remain. Now Jamie Richardson from half court, just short, looked good. But at the break, Galena leads it 28-16. Coming up after this quick message, we'll break down the first half. All that coming up on the Mercy Halftime Show here on Galena Sports.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Family owned and operated, G&N Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, G&N Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. G&N Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Welcome back to Riverton, Kansas, and welcome into halftime show presented to you by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the 4 states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So we've reached the halfway point in this one. Bulldogs lead it by 12 at the break. And your leading scorer, Tyler Little, with 13 points. And then overall, Galena 6 different scores, so getting scoring all around. Malachi Wesley with 2, Maverick Harmon with 5, Hadley Price with 3, Ty Hall with 3, and Jack Perry with 2. Ty Hall had the first basket of the game, the 3-pointer, and then picked up 2 fouls there early in the first quarter. Didn't see him at all in the second quarter as we saw them go more onto their bench. We saw some of Thatcher Botkin coming in and providing some valuable minutes to Galena. But in the first half, Galena was getting it done inside. They're getting the ball to Tyler Little, and he was making his using that spin move well and getting defenders in the air, jumping, drawing fouls, and finishing at the rim. So that stood out. And on the defensive end, Galena doing a really good job forcing turnovers. Anytime Riverton brought the ball into the paint, the whole defense collapsed in there and kind of clogged up all the passing lane. Poor Riverton. Riverton had something going there at the beginning. They were hanging with Galena, kind of going back and forth, exchanging points each possession. But then Galena pulled away once they started pounding the ball down low to Tyler Little. Got a couple Riverton guys in foul trouble. Saw Riverton come in with a big lineup where they had McGuire on the floor. They had Tariq Richardson, and also they had Michael Shepard. McGuire's 6'6", Richardson 6'8", and Shepard 6'7", something you don't see every day in 3A. I thought Galena had one of the taller teams, which they still do, but Riverton, a lot of height. And when they brought that lineup in, Galena really caused issues for them because they had a lot of height, but not a lot of ways to move the ball around, and Galena really amped the pressure up on that. And up top in the zone, Galena's doing a really good job forcing the guys on the perimeter a couple feet beyond the 3-point line so that they can't even catch and shoot. We saw Thomas knock one down 4 or 5 feet behind the 3-point arc. Saw Richardson knock down a contested 3, but any bucket Riverton's had tonight has been very contested, and Galena's done a good job closing out. So about a little over 4 minutes away from third quarter action beginning. We'll step away one more time, and when we come back, we'll talk some more about what we're looking for in the third quarter. All that coming up next on the Mercy pregame show here on Galena Sports Live.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
So welcome back to the halftime show. I'm going to talk about some things coming up for Galena. This Friday, they'll take on Columbus. We will not be streaming that here on Galena Sports Live. You can catch that game live over on Columbus Sports Live, but we will be live streaming their last game of the season against Cherokee Southeast High School. Looking at Cherokee, a good team, 15-2 on the season, maybe not playing as stiff a competition. They have a pretty bad loss to Parsons, 34-68, and they also lost to Columbus, 41-57. But Galena will face off against them at their place, so that'll be something interesting to see. And for Sub-State, we're still waiting on the boss man's word to see if we will be live streaming that or not. We should have an answer by next Tuesday where Galena will take on Southeast. But both teams back on the floor now. So we're out of the locker room. See Galena getting ready for second half action. And for Galena, they played at a really high pace that half, but they took care of the ball well. Only 2 turnovers. 4 team fouls committed, so pretty clean overall for them. And it'll be interesting to see how they come out of this locker room, because in the first matchup, Riverton was down 7 and made a comeback to be up 4 with 3 minutes. So no lead safe in this game. And they're best believe they're going to come out with a good game plan in the second half. So we'll see what the Bulldogs can do here, if the Bulldogs can hang on, or if the Rams will try and mount a comeback. Bulldogs will start the second half with the same starting lineup as they started the game with. And the same will go for the Rams. Riverton will get the ball to start. Harper with it. Finds the hands of North. Going in the 2-3 zone. Quickly inside. Richardson gets the roll. Cuts the Bulldog lead down to 10. Harmon bringing the ball up for the Bulldogs. Little popping out to the key. Gets a ball screen from Ty Hall. Now Price thought about it. Little crosses over, drives to the hoop, off the glass. Nice touch, and gets the bucket to go. Bulldogs answer back with a bucket of their own. It's Thomas with it. Over to the wing, Jamie Richardson. Richardson will take the 3 this time. It's short. Offensive rebound. Can't get the putback. That was Shepard on the shot. Now nearly a jump ball. But Ty Hall rips it away and gets the ball to Hadley Price. Price find the carry. Now they get it down low to Tyler Little. Saw the double team coming. Kicks out Ty Hall. Can't get the 3 to go straight away into the hands of North. Riverton with pace the other way. Weaving back and forth. North loses the ball inside, and he's going to be fouled going up. It looked like Ty Hall's hand was in there, and that might be his 3rd foul. Yeah, they're going to call it on Ty Hall, so his 3rd foul. And interesting decision now. You'd think they're going to take him out. Yeah, here comes Wesley. He'll sub in for Ty Hall. Man, that one's good for North. Harmon brings it up for the Bulldogs. North waiting for him at half court. Now this pass deflected, initially hit Harper's hand, and then it tipped off Jack Perry's body, and ball go to the Rams. Now a 10-point Bulldog lead. 3 on the way. High rebound into the hands of Little. Now Price will Controlled at the top of the key this time as he loses his dribble. Get it down low to Little. Spin move to the hoop. Up and under and finishes. Little now has all the Bulldogs points in the second half. That's Richardson driving. Denied, and Shepard had an open look, couldn't get it to go, and a foul on the other end. Foul goes against Michael Shepard. North putting a little bit of pressure on Price. Sorry, that was Thomas guarding Hadley Price. Straightaway three for Wesley. No good. And Harper rises up for the rebound. Brickley up the court for Riverton. Now a steal. Wesley with it. Use the Euro step. Offhand, can't get it to go. Into the hands of Jamie Richardson. Now quickly at the other end, coast to coast. Richardson fouled. It's going to go on the floor. I believe it's on Hadley Price, so that'll be Price's first personal of the game and team foul number 2 on Galena. Thomas driving, tough shot, no good, and Little comes down with the rebound. Little's been all over the boards tonight for Galena. Playing a huge role on the defensive board since Ty Hall hasn't seen the floor much, being in foul trouble. Perry at the top of the key. Harmon finds Little straight away. Thought about it. Open three for Price. History on the way and good. Oop. Richardson brought it down the court for the Rams. Now Riverton with 3 guys on the perimeter. Thomas, Harper, and Richardson. Harper trying to drive right through the middle of the zone. And we're going to have a foul called. It's going to go against Maverick Harmon. It'll be his first personal and team foul number 3 on Galena. Up top, Thomas takes the 3 right away, and good. Thomas knocking down a couple threes for the Rams. Riverton hanging around. Bulldogs lead by 12. It's a 12-point halftime lead. Wesley cross-court pass to Little. Top of the key, Little. Uses that pump fake so well. Price, another 3 from the corner, and he gets it from the other side. And we have a timeout on the floor. I believe Coach Meyer called a full timeout there, so we'll step away. And when we come back, we'll have 3:18 to play in the third quarter here on Galena Sports Live.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the RAD in names and numbers.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
So Galena, 15-point lead. Little past the halfway point in the third quarter. Jamie Richardson will bring it up for Riverton. Ty Hall back in the game for the Bulldogs as Tyler Little will take his first seat of the game. Richardson jumps over and had the rebound, but Bulldog got their hand in there and poked it away. Nice pass by Wesley and a finish by Ty Hall at the rim. Now, another pass nearly stolen. Now Wesley comes up with it. That was North trying to throw it off of him, but couldn't do it. Wesley with alert, or active hands, I should say. Harmon working on Forbes. Wesley with it, driving in the paint, kick to the corner. Harmon has it. Forbes guarding him. Price from the right wing, heat check, and no good. North comes down with the one-handed rebound. North inside, and Richardson finishes at the rim. That bucket cuts the Bulldogs' lead to 15. Price thought about it, finds Ty Hall. Hall off the glass, no good. Rebound by Jalen McGuire. Now Richardson driving, and there's going to be a reach-in foul called. Pair of substitutions set to check in for Riverton. Coming back in, Noah Harper and Tariq Richardson. Foul goes against Jack Perry, his second personal. Team foul number 4. Corner, Forbes, 3. No good. And an offensive rebound. Wesley coming in and trying to block Tariq Richardson's shot. And a foul called. That'll be Wesley's first personal foul. Richardson gets the first one to go, and Little will check back into the game. Jack Perry will exit. Yeah, my shot no good. Or, sorry, good. So 2-2 for Richardson. Tariq Richardson from the line. There cuts the Bulldog lead to 13. Harmon on the wing with it for the Bulldogs. Working on Forbes, driving to the hoop. Layup, rolled all around the rim, but in, and Riverton with the rebound. Hanging shot, no good. And batted around a couple times, eventually into the hands of Harmon. Now 30 seconds to play. See if Galena tries to hold for the last shot. 13-point lead. Chance to extend it here to going into the fourth quarter. Ty Hall has it at the top of the key. 15 seconds to play now. Little with it. Jamie Richardson guarding him. Little working on Richardson. Trying to get around him. Spin move, and a foul is going to be called. Foul goes against Richardson, his first. Team foul number 2 on Riverton. 6 seconds remain. Inbound to Ty Hall. Now Little trying to get it down low to Price, and nice defensive play by Harper to get his hand in there and poke that away. 2.1 for the Bulldogs to get a shot off here. Price gets it in the corner. 3 on the way. Too strong. And that's the end of third quarter for us. So 1 quarter to play. Bulldogs lead it 40-27. Coming up after this quick message, we'll have fourth quarter action here on Galena Sports Live.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Welcome back to the final quarter of play as the Bulldogs try and hang on and clinch the 1 seed in the Girard Sub-State region. Have a chance to do so if they can hold on to this lead for 8 more minutes. And a chance to stay undefeated. Move to 18-0 tonight. Huge accomplishment for this team. Riverton will come out to start the fourth quarter with the lineup they started the game with. Galena ball to start. Possession arrow with the Bulldogs. Amping up the pressure a little bit on defense is Riverton. Tried to get a half-court trap there. Finds Price on the other side. Galena making good use of pump fakes now. Ty Hall, and his shot's blocked by North. Looked like it was going to be an easy basket, but North made an athletic play. Down at the other end, North's shot's blocked, and into the hands of Price. It's Little with it. Down low, Price's pass picked off into the hands of North. North's shot no good into the hands of Wesley, and Wesley's going to be fouled. It'll be the third team foul on Riverton. Foul goes against Michael Shepard, his third personal of the game. Riverton trying to trap almost as soon as anyone gets the ball. Harmon, an open look from the wing and rolled around a couple times, no good, but Richardson came out of nowhere trying to rebound it, hits it out of bounds. It'll be Zach Feldkamp coming in the game for Jamie Richardson. And inside to Little, couple spin moves and can't get it to go. Long rebound out to Ty Hall. Now Little spin move and can't get it to go. He's going to be fouled on the offensive rebound, trying to put it back up. This foul's going to go on Lope North, his second personal. Little can't get the first to go. Jack Perry will check back into the game for Malachi Wesley. And Little, 1 of 2 from the line there. Now 14-point Bulldog lead. Riverton starting to move with some urgency. Richardson. That was Richardson, and a couple attempts there, fouled on the second attempt. This foul goes on Ty Hall, his 4th personal. And a technical, looks like a technical foul they're going to call on Ty Hall. So I believe Richardson will get these 2 free throws and then 2 more after it, since he was still fouled, because if it was a technical, then they would get the 2 free throws in the ball, but I believe the ball turns into 2 free throws. I may be wrong, but Richardson's 0-2 that time from the line. Oh, so that's what they're doing. So Richardson was shooting his 2 free throws. Now these are the technical free throws that Colton Thomas will shoot. So far, 0-3 for the Rams. Thomas gets that one to go. So, yeah, so Riverton will get the ball still. So it could have been a huge 4-point swing, and Riverton still getting the ball, but Bulldogs catch break, only 1 of 4 from free throws by Riverton. Driving in, shot on the way by Harper, no good, and Little does a good job rebounding the ball there. Little and Price passing it back and forth coming up. Price hesitant to cross half court. Now we're going to have a foul called. So go against Jamie Richardson. Richardson's 2nd foul of the game. 15 foul on Riverton. Harmon with it. Now Perry. Finds Little, cross-court pass to Perry. Now to the corner, Price. Price finds Perry. Has Richardson on him. And doing a good job keeping the ball moving and wasting some time. Nearly 30 seconds gone this possession. To Little in the corner. Price to Little. Little inside. Good passing, and Harmon just loses the handle of it inside. Some good passing there by the Bulldogs, working around the perimeter and then inside. But a little unlucky there. Pass was tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Malachi Wesley. Stay with the Rams. It's Jamie Richardson with it on the right wing, driving, cut off by Perry. North inside, driving on Little, and gets Little to jump. Finds himself an easy 2 at the basket. Now an 11-point game. This game's still far from over. It's Little driving and is fouled by North. So that was the last foul to give Riverton had. Next foul mean 1-1 for the Bulldogs. Galena's already over the limit as a team, so any fouls going forward will mean free throws in this game. Wesley with it. Now Harmon. Wesley has it. And now he's fouled by Michael Shepard. It's going to be team foul number 7, so Wesley will shoot a 1-and-1. Yeah. Personal foul number 4 on Michael Shepard. Some big free throws here for Wesley, as he struggled from the line today. Shepard will take a seat for the Rams. Wesley's first is through. And 2-2 that time. Those are Galena's second and third points of the fourth quarter. Done a good job on defense, though. Now pass tipped away from Richardson, and Galena retains possession of it again. Ball into the hands of Little, finds a wide open Harmon for a layup right by the hoop. And we're going to have a timeout called. So Bulldogs lead by 15 with 4:08 to play. We'll take timeout with them. When we come back, we'll have the final 4:08, this CNC League matchup here on Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
So welcome back to the final 4:08 of play. It's been all Galena in this one. Riverton going to need some points quickly if they want to mount a comeback. Thomas from the left wing can't get it to go. Little comes down with it. And Price has it. Now full court man. And this pass is going to be poked out from Price behind and goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Bulldogs. Harmon gets it in to Little. Now back to Harmon. Thomas guarding him. Now Little. Wesley finds Little. Jamie Richardson guarding him. Spin move. Nearly stolen away. Now Little driving to the hoop, and he's fouled. Little a chance to extend Bulldog lead out to 17. Now Cale Forbes comes back for Riverton. Tariq Richardson exits. And goes 2-2 that time. Little's made his last 4 free throws. Bulldogs lead by 17. Quick pull-up shot by Harper, no good, and Little another rebound. Now 3 minutes to play in this one. All Bulldogs. Perry driving. Now they get it back up top. Each Bulldog touching the ball. Presley spins out of the tight defense by Richardson. Galena almost wasted a minute of time. Price now has it, and they're going to commit a foul. 1-1 for Hadley Price. Price's first one's good.
Their alarms are well off, but it ain't helping.
Gets both to go that trip to the line. Price part of Galena's clutch free throw shooting. And Hall gets stuck. Possession errors with the Rams, though, so it'll stay at this end of the floor. Get it to Richardson now. 2 minutes to play in this game. Richardson straight away three. Good. And looks like Riverton's going to call a timeout. So 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll step away. 30 seconds. We'll be back with the final 1:59.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
So Galena basketball after the timeout called. Last play was a Jamie Richardson 3-point from way downtown. Now full court press put on by Riverton. Galena, no problem breaking that. Find Wesley at the other end for an easy layup. Two lays it up and in. Richardson another three, no good. And Wesley comes away with the rebound. And he's going to be fouled. So now this one all but over. Galena going to stay undefeated and move to 18-0. And will clinch the number 1 seed for the Girard Sub-State region with this win.
We did this right here.
Wesley 0-2 from the line that time. It's North bringing it up for the Rams. Galena going to sweep the season series with Riverton. Couple last shots. We'll see if Riverton chooses to foul again. As now a little bit of trouble getting it past half court. Barely beat that timer. Now a minute to play. Clock will tick. Riverton just playing defense. 50 seconds remain. Everybody touching it for the Bulldogs. How little. It looks like Galena can just dribble this out. Not looking for any shots. Under 30 seconds to go.
Up, down.
Man, looks like they're going to be able to dribble it out for a 51-33 victory and move to 18-0 on this historical season. So the time expire, and Galena takes care of business tonight with a huge 18-point victory over the Rams. Good team that Galena could possibly see again in the sub-state region. Which matter teams they could see, but Riverton, it's got some height, kind of scary, but tonight it was all Bulldogs. So we'll recap that on the Mercy postgame show. All that coming up after this quick message.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
So welcome into the post-game show presented to you by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the 4 states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So the Bulldogs sweep the season series on the boys' side, but tonight the boys and girls sweep the night and both win. Galena tonight, for the boys, 51-33, they clinched the number 1 seed in the Girard Sub-State region and continue this historic season, now 18-0. Your leading scorer on the night, Tyler Little with 20, Hadley Price with 11, Maverick Harmon with 7, Malachi Wesley with 6, Ty Hall with 5, and Jack Perry rounding out the scoring with 2. So the Bulldogs getting contributions from everywhere, but when the Bulldogs need it the most, the ball went to Tyler Little, and he really did it on both sides. He was a huge impact on the defensive boards and also offensive. Ty Hall getting in foul trouble early in this game. Tyler Little really stepped up and was able to really control the board. So good sign for the Bulldogs, and all night their defense made it tough on Riverton, and when Riverton tried to put a press on Galena, Galena did not fold. They stayed calm and they made the right pass, and when they did that, they found a lot of open shots. So a really good team effort, and this is a team Galena only won by 6 the first time. This time they end up coming out on top by 18 points, turning the ball over 5 times in the game. A really clean game for them, and we saw a couple threes, but a majority of Galena's buckets came from the inside. They were doing a good job drawing fouls, and Riverton they didn't have the answer to slow down Galena. Anytime Riverton scored, it seemed like Galena had an answer right away, and Galena would continue adding on that, turning their defense into offense. It was a relentless effort by Tyler Little. Also, Hadley Price, nice 11 points tonight, but this Riverton team is taller than Galena if you look at the paper, but Galena's athleticism and size is just what's so unique about this team and what makes them so hard to take care or play in 3A. So you'll see them again in action this Friday where they take on Columbus, a big-time matchup down there in Columbus, and they'll finish out their season against Cherokee Southeast, another good team, 15-2. It'll be a good game, but for us, that's gonna do it for the Galena Sports Live crew tonight. We'll be live next Tuesday in Cherokee Southeast, where the Bulldogs take them on for the final regular season game, and on Friday, you guys can catch the Galena versus Columbus game over on Columbus Sports Live. So everyone have a good night, and go Bulldogs.